any biscuits for you. Sorry, doggy.
Hello everyone, and welcome
Hello,
to
sir.
part 7 of my Fable 3 Evil Choices Only. Today we're playing the one and only story DLC, Traitor's Keep. And this should be the last episode.
What's it like being so rich?
Because we finished the main story, last part. We completed all of the quests, and I got a present
Welcome
right
to the
before recording. Who
sanctuary.
gave me that? Clockwork Dog. Oh, that was from the DLC because I have installed.
That appears to be all the gifts.
So yeah, we're gonna be doing Traitor's Keep, and we're gonna be wrapping this game up. See, just make sure there's no other quests. So, Traitor's Keep, Throne of Blood, and I actually, before we start this, I actually have a story to tell you guys, but it'll be right after this. Life returns to normal in the castle, but when has your life ever been normal?
Ah, your majesty. It seems like an age since we last had the pleasure of speaking. The awful attack on the kingdom, Walter's tragic demise. Terrible, terrible business. Still, we mustn't dwell on the past, must we? There is much to do. Dealing with the aftermath of recent events, bolstering the morale of the people, and many, many equally riveting issues. Alas, the throne room is unavailable at this time. We are still waiting for the cleaners to perform vital maintenance duties, which strictly prohibit us from holding court.
Wait, it's telling me to purchase it, but I already purchased it and installed it. Hold on, I may have to cut this out.
Ah, at last, the throne room is ready. It seems there was a particularly obstinate scuff mark on one of the columns. Wonderful. I assure you, you will be entertained, engrossed, and elated. This is our best royal schedule yet. So I will arrange an audience with the Blacksmith Association, and we can clear this tax dispute up in no time. 2 or 3 days of negotiations should settle it. Now, on to much more important matters. The hiring of a new head gardener. As you know, the rose bushes this year have suffered some minor discomfort due to the inclement weather and less than salubrious soil management. I have arranged an interview process that should take no more than 8 weeks, starting tomorrow morning. It should make for a very... But lest we forget matters of state, we really ought to begin a more considered census of the population. Estimates of the number of citizens vary widely. I suggest each one comes to the throne room and has a little...
Is it too late for an audience, my king?
Don't know who this clown is.
Who are you? I've come from far away to fulfill my destiny. To get revenge for everything you've done. How many innocent people have you sent to the keep?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your lies won't save you now! I've spent years in a cell, thinking about this moment. Did you think you're safe here, your majesty? Did you think your guards could protect you? I know all about guards. They couldn't keep me in the keep, and they couldn't keep me out of your castle. This is the end of the kingdom, Albion will be free. It's time for the people to rule themselves. I am well trained in the art of murder. I've never killed a king before, though. I am the instrument of change. I am the voice of revolution. The world doesn't need the crown. It doesn't need the throne. You're a relic, Your Majesty. Nobody will mourn your passing. Nobody ever mourns a tyrant. I came here alone, but I represent legions. You will never defeat us all. You may be a hero, but that doesn't make you a god. It doesn't give you the right to rule a country. I wish General Turner were here to see you die. Such a pity you'll never meet him. We will return Albion to a more pure state. This castle will burn to the ground. Your family invented the monarchy, but it has no place in our land. Everyone imprisoned by the kings of Albion will be set free. I'm willing to die for what I believe in. Are you?
He just did not stop talking. I didn't realize he had so many lines of dialogue.
You think you're safe now? I'm just the first of many. We will kill you in the end.
My king! An enemy ship is approaching.
There are soldiers on board!
Who are they?
Get ready!
They're almost here!
Hold steady!
They look like elite soldiers. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but they're as good as dead.
We are at your service, Your Majesty.
Who are you?
I'm Commander Milton. We came in pursuit of the man who attempted to take your life. I knew he would not succeed, but his escape dishonors us all the same.
The man spoke of a place called the Keep. Is that where you've come from?
Yes, Ravenscar Keep. It's a prison far from this coast, and we're the soldiers sworn to guard it.
Another of my brother's secrets.
If you'll come with us, Your Majesty, I'll show you. The Keep is where Albion's worst criminals are held. The most dangerous enemies of the Crown. It's time our new king saw it for himself. Welcome to the Keep, Your Majesty. Albion's secret prison. Your father made use of it. Your brother Logan made use of it. Now, it is yours. I had my men prepare for your visit, so the cells should be ready for inspection.
Is it safe? Recent events have made me somewhat wary of convicts.
There are plenty of harmless political prisoners imprisoned by Logan. But over the years, we have accumulated some rather dangerous individuals. And there's none more dangerous than General Turner. He led your brother's armies for years, until he became obsessed with ending his rule, with abolishing the crown altogether.
Oh my, yes. General Turner. He attempted a coup on your brother and declared he would bring about the end of the monarchy in Albion. Unfortunately, This was before Logan saw fit to execute all traitors.
I believe the assassin you killed was acting under his orders. We will conduct a full investigation into how... Something's wrong.
I knew it! This place is a death trap! I'm going to be torn apart by angry criminals!
This way, Your Majesty.
I don't think
I'll
that's a bad
stay
thing.
here and make sure nobody sinks the boat.
Some of the textures in this game just don't load. Like, did you guys see the green staircase? I mean, you couldn't have missed it. So weird.
Lieutenant, what the hell happened?
Nobody quite knows, sir. Some of the prisoners in Block A broke free. They started a riot, got hold of weapons and killed some of our men. We can't break through.
We won't be able to get through the entrance. There's a reason we call this place the Keep. Fortunately, I know this place better than any prisoner. Are you willing to get your hands dirty, my king? Or perhaps you would prefer to wait here?
I may have become a politician, Commander, but I was born to fight. Lead the way.
With pleasure. The old sewer system leads into the lower levels. It's as secure as any other part of the Keep, but I can get us through.
I see a dive spot. Let me get that dive spot first. I wonder what's over here. There's something. Pepper's found something. So I should probably tell you guys my little story, since we're going to be waiting a little bit for the dog to do his thing. So the last part I uploaded to YouTube was the cleaning up the side quest, and it's really funny. So I don't have that many subscribers, and because of the way I upload, I primarily post like Mario Party content, but I'm like a variety channel. I post whatever I honestly feel like. And on YouTube you get analytics, like, or statistics based on like just whatever, like watch time, just anything. Someone went on that video and actually unsubscribed from my channel. So when it actually shows up, when I look at the analytics, it literally says -1 sub from that specific video. So I'm assuming whoever it was probably just did not like Fable 3. I understand this game is not the best, but damn.
I wouldn't be surprised if General Turner was behind this. I've been the warden of this place for 7 years, and we've never had a prisoner like him. He seems to exert some strange control over people. But you can judge for yourself soon. It's impossible to get past this gate without the key, and I have the only copy, as this poor bastard found out too late. I should warn you, you'll be coming out into the prison's lowest level. We call it the Pit. The inmates down here are so disturbed they're barely human. Welcome to the Pit, Your Majesty. The most miserable place in Albion. Try to stay away from the cell doors. I sound agitated enough already. I closed this room down when I took over. The doctors who used it called it an electrical rehabilitation facility. The rest of us called it the torture chamber. Most of the men you hear screaming sat in those chairs every day. If they weren't insane when they came in, well, let's just say I'd rather die than be strapped to one of those things. We should be right under the rioters now. Here they come.
Get out of the line of fire, you fool!
Don't hold back, Your Majesty. These men are vicious killers.
Well, struck! Turn the sod into burger meat! That dog should be put...
We're not exactly the most popular people among convicts, are we? We need to regain control of the prison before this turns into a real bloodbath. These were good men. Some of them little more than boys. This was never meant to happen.
You think you can win?
So you blocked one of us. You can't block us all. It's him for the throat.
That looks rather painful, old chap.
Let's see you believe.
Oh, I have a lot of guild seals. I didn't even realize that. I have still so much in the Road to Rule that I just didn't buy. Not that much of it's relevant.
Got it! Kill the puking dumbo!
Well, better in than me. I've never seen...
I knew it. This isn't a random riot. It's too organized. Turner did this. He sent the assassin after you not to kill you, but to draw me and my best soldiers away. Come on. If he's behind this, we need to find him before it's too late. They've broken into the armory. This is going to get interesting. Watch your back, Your Majesty. I never should have left the island.
Don't worry, just a
Guys
scrap.
actually take quite a bit of hits, despite being prisoners.
Never underestimate a desperate criminal.
This one's sewn up there.
If General Turner is behind this, it will be easy to recapture him. Whatever happens, we can't let him leave the island. It sounds like some of the guards are still fighting in there. They're going to need our help. If you don't mind, Your Majesty, I think I'll join my men.
I'm wounded, the bugger. Good and proper.
I only hope our other more famous prisoners are still behind bars. I can't imagine what will happen if they're loose.
I'm sorry. Are you trying to hit me? What the hell are you?
Nothing hardens a bandit like being locked up for a few years.
Oi! Leave him alone. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah, take it.
There hasn't been a recorded riot in the keep for 2 decades.
You traitorous, treasonous, rebellious villain. Prepare to die.
Don't just stand there and
All this time being nothing but a war from it. Good to feel like a soldier again.
Get in there. Another belt in the chops and your feet are
Don't you know?
I used to complain nothing ever happened on this island. This isn't quite what I had in mind, though.
nothing to it. Blocked you. What a trust.
Turner must have a bigger plan.
Tell you can handle a gun, but can you handle me?
You should have stayed in your cell.
Eventually, you'll...
My guards haven't seen proper combat in a long time. They were taken by surprise. The cells of the maximum security ward must have been opened, including General Turner's. Come on, we have to get there before he can make a break for it.
We've never lost a fight. Did you know that? You hurt my mate. I'll have you for that. Nice hit. That'll show him how we mercenaries fight.
You can already see those book stands in the background out during this fight. So
Now it's payback time.
there are collectibles that are. There's like 5 books. But I think there's like a couple prisoners that we have to get.
He's a monster, he is.
That's really spoiling it or not. But
When these fall, the rest will surrender. Where are the prisoners?
They're gone, sir. The cells were empty when we were taken hostage.
I should have known. Damn it, I should have known. Round up the last of the rioters and lock them up.
Yes, sir.
Missing? We have to get out of here. We'll be butchered.
You may rest at ease, Mr. Hobson. I don't believe they're anywhere on the island. The riot was a diversion, orchestrated by Turner. As long as he's at large, Albion is under threat, Your Majesty. But he isn't the only one we need to worry about. We will need to recapture all the escapees if we want to safeguard the kingdom.
Who are the others?
Professor Faraday was a celebrated inventor, and the brains behind most of our industrial progress. Until he turned on your brother. He's a mild-mannered man, but his creations could bring about the end of civilization. Mary Godwin, also known as Witchcraft Mary, was a highly skilled alchemist, though that knowledge rests in a very disturbed mind. She was convicted of witchery after they discovered her rather horrific experiments. I dread to think what she may do next. And I've already told you about General Turner, the most dangerous of them all. He must have been planning this breakout for months.
Where do we begin?
The records room holds all the information we have on our prisoners. My men can study the files for Witchcraft Mary and Turner. I'm confident I know where I can find Faraday. There's only one place he could call his home. One place he could believe himself safe. I propose we sail there as soon as possible.
I magnanimously offer my services in this investigation. This study seems like a nice, safe place from which to serve the kingdom.
Very good, then. Your Majesty, I shall meet you at the pier when you're ready to hunt down Faraday.
There seem to be several entries on this Mary Godwin, or Witchcraft Mary, if that's what we must call her. Very little on General Turner, though. I'm sure I will have found a plentiful supply of information when you return, though. Good luck, Your Majesty.
I was about to be happy and say, oh, they're not going to make us walk all the way back. Looks like they're making us walk all the way back. I'm actually getting really low on potions. I haven't played off screen at all, so if we run out of potions, I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, I've used a lot of potions. The hell is this?
Oh, bollocks. I've made errors in the count before, but never had this many men missing. No other explanation. They've scarpered. Your Majesty, I'm sorry to inform you that a number of prisoners are, unaccounted for. And these aren't blokes your brother locked up for waving signs at a protest. They're real criminals. Killers. And clever. Working out a way off this island as we speak, you can be sure. Me and my guards have enough on our hands keeping this place together. No way I can send men off to comb the island for these escapees. I could use another hand to round them up. And if that hand happens to wield magical weapons and shoot fire and lightning, well, so much the better. Wish I could tell you more, but the only thing we know for certain is they haven't left the island. And we don't even know that for certain. Yeah, anyway. Point is, if you could round them up, that'd be really fantastic.
No, shocker. They give us a side mission immediately. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do it.
Brilliant. Knowing you're on the job, I'll be much more focused on the task at hand. Making sure this place stays locked up tight. I'll just say, be on your guard. One of these brutes once beat a man to death with a sock. It was, not quick.
Alright, yeah, we'll do some side missions. And if you saw at the top, there is a demon door. I don't remember how to open that. Guess we'll find out. Also, is it just me, or is there no music? It's just, look at this! Wait a minute, look at this! Just nothing, nothing's loaded.
What are you boys gonna do first when we get home?
Reckon I'll visit me mum.
I meant in terms of crime.
I love killing rich folk like you, lad. It's so rewarding.
Don't stand for it. Give as good as you get, mate.
That dog should be put.
Yeah, side quest shouldn't be too bad. As long as they just tell you where all of them are, it's not a big problem.
Maybe we should just hole up here.
Are you daft? They'd find us in no time.
We could put out the fire and stay very still.
But if you're not going to find the dig spot, I'm just going to walk away. Here we go.
You're gonna be one of the living dead, without the living bit. What? I've never seen combat skills like that. Plenty more blood where that came from.
Can I go up this ladder? No, it doesn't look like it. Nice little garden on a prison island. That's interesting. Oh, I see a dive spot. It's so weird. Why do you get tattoos? Like, it must be like a card or something. It's just so stupid. They have like the worst, like, just loot items that you can get in this game. Oh, there's the demon door. Hold on, let's go see what he wants. I think I might know.
Haven't seen you around before. What's your story? Are you a guard? A bull? A filthy screw? Or worse, a snitch? A narc? A stoolie? Oh, confound it! You've run me right out of jargon! Well, whatever. You're clearly not a prisoner. Not a trustworthy one anyway. Not one I'd share a secret with, if I had one, which I don't. So why don't you move along? You're probably missing a head count somewhere.
Interesting. So I think you have to dress up as a prisoner to get him to open. At least I think so. So I think you can get the prisoner outfit.
How come you get to be captain?
I want to be captain. We've never lost a fight. Did you know?
Is
that what a captain does? Who taught you how to hit your gran? Ben. Stinking hound! Kill the
Oof. 2 groups remaining. I thought there was going to be only one more, but alright. Whatever you say, game. Why is there so many diamonds buried? What is this, Minecraft? Yeah, I figured they were gonna have us go this way. I think there should be a book over here too.
It's gonna be cold tomorrow without your arse pressing on
Not that we're going for all of them, it's just that if we come across them,
He's a mate.
we'll, I'll try to pick them up. I think that you just get achievements for them, and you can like listen to the dialogue.
Ah! How do you like them potato? This guy's dangerous. We gotta take him down quick.
Alright, I think there should be a book. Yeah, even the dogs found it, I think. Yep.
The revolution will happen swiftly. Those who join the rebel army will band together and attack at once. Those still loyal to the crown will be sacrificed to the cause. The king will be executed following a short court-martial, and the castle shall be burned to the ground. Its ashes a memorial of our triumph. From those ashes will grow a new government. One led by the people and for the people, supervised by the military. I have no wish to rule, only to serve the land.
I thought that looked a little odd, having that fence down. And what do you know? I got rewarded with a chest. Prisoner boots, yep, so there you go. So around here, I guess there's gonna be some prisoner outfits that we can find. We'll see if we can get them all before we finish this up. My main objective is just to do the main story and like kind of the major side missions. Stuff like collectibles isn't really like, I don't know, there's so many guides on YouTube already that you don't really need.
What do you reckon is out there past the horizon?
To do it again, if that makes sense. But I don't know who would be watching a guide for Fable 3 in 2024. That'd be kind of weird. It's over here. Locked. Okay, well, maybe we'll go there later. Who knows? But I'm really looking forward to the next game that we're going to be playing on this channel. 5,000 gold. Well, that would have been great to have that earlier.
That's it then. You've done us all a great service, Your Majesty. Shame none of them survived. Not because I'll miss them, because you gave them better than they deserved. Still, it's on their heads. They made their choice.
The escapee's reign of, well, inconvenience is over, and the land can rest pretty much as it was before, really. Alright, yeah, now we continue with the story. I don't remember how many side quests are part of this DLC. Can't really recall. Now, what is over here? That's locked. What's up, pup? I heard you bark. What'd you find? Big spot? Okay. Slow. I don't think I've used a single of those slow time potions. Just don't really see the point. Why would I want to make combat slower than it already is? Can I open this door? Can I do anything with these locked doors? Oh, I actually can't open this. Nothing over here, though. Well, the dog's found something. But he's, like, stuck. Oh, treasure? Where? Oh, I walked right past it.
My body is betraying me. I have begun feeling unwell, and I may not have many years ahead of me. We must act quickly and bring about the change Albion needs. My mind rests easier knowing that I have disciples who will be faithful to the last and will do what needs to be done.
I like how we got book 4 and 5 before we got the first 3. Kind of interesting. Come on. There you go.
Faraday had a remote factory he opened up to the public before things turned sour. It's where he did all his work, and he's never stopped talking about it. I'm certain we'll find him there. But if what they say about his inventions is true, it won't be easy to capture him. Shall we go, Your Majesty?
Yes, we shall.
Clockwork Island. It was quite a popular tourist attraction some years ago. Faraday's inventions have changed the world, but all he really wanted was to make people happy.
Why was he locked up?
Nobody really knows. Your brother said he was a danger to mankind. As for Faraday himself, all he would ever say is that he'd rather die than betray his creations. I used to queue up for hours when I was a child in Bowerstone, just to get a glimpse of his contraptions. I still remember the slogan, Faraday Industries, where faraway dreams become reality. Well, those dreams certainly look far away now.
Just a quick little detour to get a dig spot. Pearl. Perfect. You guys remember these things.
I wonder what this was supposed to be.
Welcome, visitors, to Clockwork Island.
It could just be a statue, of course.
I am Huxley, and I will be your guide. Please refrain from using obscene language in front of the children. Now, if you will follow me, we will begin the tour. Keep your belongings with you at all times, and try not to stray from the group.
I suppose we should do what he says.
We begin with what is yet to come. Astonish your senses, give flight to your fancy by stepping into the street of the future.
I'm starting to wish I'd paid this place a visit while it was still open.
Before you is an everyday Bowerstone suburb, as it will be 15 years from now. Yes, the future is in our grasp. Please walk among the citizens of tomorrow. Share in their joy. Marvel at their superior well-being. Boy, in the world of tomorrow, there is no conflict, no jealousy, no selfishness. Thanks to science, people are finally happy. Witness the idyllic lives of these model citizens. Marvel at the perfect lives they lead. Would you not want to raise a family here? This is the future that Faraday Industries can bring to Albion. Peace and contentment for all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good evening, good evening, good evening, good morning.
It's actually a really nice place, by the way.
This concludes the tour. We hope all your dreams have been fulfilled.
I know who you are, and I know why you're here. You will never get what you want. Never.
It's Faraday.
I'm ready for you, Your Majesty. I am most ready. And if it is violence you seek, then violence you shall have.
This is a security announcement to all our guests here today. Please take cover. The management accepts no responsibility for any mutilations, fatalities, or slight grazes. And now, presenting the latest in armed defense mechanisms, a round of applause for the Colin Mark II. Do you enjoy fishing as I do? Then perhaps we could cast our lines over a stream one fine morning.
So this is what Faraday's been doing in his spare time, building a mechanical army. Is that why your brother locked him up?
Fresh milk delivered every morning. I wonder where they keep the cows in the future.
This is going well. We've only been here a few minutes. No wonder tourists stop.
As you heard, there is a dinner party this Friday. Everyone is welcome.
This is like no one. I think I'd rather fight prisoners. Do you think these things feel pain?
Bro, you just keep, like, assassin rushing me from Fable 1.
Looks like the street of the future isn't that different to the street of the present. Faraday is just stalling us. We have to find him.
You look stressed and preoccupied. Perhaps I could give you a massage. There is no better feeling than to...
He seems to do that every time he uses a gun.
A pipe at your lips and a...
Looks like the street of the future is going to be a dangerous place to live. I'm starting to see why your brother locked Faraday up. Come on, let's find him, shall we? I think there might be a way through here. How come this isn't part of the tour? Welcome to the graveyard of the future. Look at this place. Even the wall is falling to pieces. There's some sort of canal down there. Ready when you are, Your Majesty.
Let me just quickly check over here. Oh, there's a chest there. I don't think I can get there, though.
I'm rather curious to see what lies behind the futuristic veneer, aren't you?
Dog's found something. Where'd he go? Oh, wait, maybe I can. Oh, yeah, I can.
Shall we continue, Your Majesty?
1 minute, Chief. Prostitute boots. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be wearing those.
The park has been open for a whole month now, and I can say without reservations that it is an extraordinary success. The public adores my creations, and as I predicted, the street of the future is proving to be my greatest draw. Tomorrow I travel to Miss Peak, where I will oversee the maiden voyage of the improved monorail. I think this design is the safest yet.
Yeah, I'd like to try to listen to as much of the dialogue as I possibly can. Pups found a dig spot, too. Well, you need to come down here, pup. I can't really help you if you're just going to be up there. Picture.
I think we can safely say this isn't part of the tour.
Yeah, I can probably agree with you on that. Alright, nothing over here.
What are those? Insects?
I have instructed my cleaning and repair crew to clear the canal of detritus. Now go away.
What is detritus? I don't know what that is.
Faraday's built himself quite a fortress, hasn't he? Can you imagine what would happen if these insects got loose in Albion? I don't care. Careful, Your Majesty. They're far more dangerous than real beetles.
Are they? No, I guess they would be, I guess. See my pup just chilling in the water? He's having a blast for her. Me and fucking Milton is just fucking destroying these beetles.
We're getting close. Faraday must be in that factory up ahead.
Had to make sure that he wasn't gonna come back. Dweller's men boots.
Why can't you leave me alone? I will never do as you ask. Do you hear me? Never!
What's he talking about?
I'm not sure. Maybe he's finally lost what little reason he had left.
Rulers may believe they can impose their will on whomever they so wish, but I was born to make dreams come alive, not to create death. You have already seen the weapons your brother forced me to make, but they shall never leave this island, and neither shall I.
So that's why your brother had him locked up. He refused to build him an army. And he thinks that's what you've come here for.
Getting kind of like Star Wars vibes there. Making an army. Star Wars, they made a droid army. I don't really know why we need an army, though. The darkness is already defeated. Why is it telling me to go that way? That's weird.
You are so clever and so happy. We could do this forever and ever.
Must I turn more of my creations into monstrosities? Leave us in peace!
I have a feeling these dogs aren't here to play catch with us.
No.
Bombs. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, dogs are very easy to...
I was always more of a cat person myself.
Which is a sentence you should never say in real life, just for the record. Only in Fable 3, because these mechanical dogs are crazy.
You need to kill them from a distance.
You don't think I know that?
Don't let them get too close to
putting
you.
away the gun every 5 seconds.
Faraday must be really desperate if he's willing to destroy his creations to stop us.
Alright, if you're not gonna stop putting away the damn gun, I'm gonna die because
you need to kill them from a distance.
Also spawning behind me.
I was always more of a cat person myself. I've had just about enough of this. Whatever he believes, he's too dangerous. Another dead end. There must be some way through.
Look how you corrupted my life's work. Haven't you seen enough?
If this technology ever gets out, it means the end of the army. I've fought a lot of straight...
I cannot harm, or by omission of action, allow to be harmed a human being, except you. There is no place on Stockholm Island for built like you.
If this tech...
We will never serve you. Faraday is our only master.
I think there's a way through the roof. Come on.
Hold on.
Incredible news. I have received word that King Logan himself is planning to visit the island. He wishes to speak with me in person. No doubt to congratulate me on all the advances I have made, and on transforming Bowerstone slums into a happy and productive place. I shall have to record a special welcome message for Huxley.
Oh, I have to pull another lever? Okay. I didn't even know that was going to be required. Nope. No. Oh, wait, there's a chest. Do I really want to walk all the way around, though? Nah, not really. It's probably nothing, even anything important.
You've taken my work. You've taken years of my life. But you cannot take my soul. No, that is out of reach even to Albion's ruler. I will encase it in metal, and I will crush you
Logan must
with
have
it.
driven him insane. He made him turn this place into a war factory. Stop them!
You are a knave, and you emit an unpleasant odor.
How many more of these things up? Oh.
Have you heard this joke before? A robot walks into a bar and says, kill, destroy. That is it. You can only push a civilized person so far.
If this technology ever gets out, it means the end of the army. Who would need a real soldier? Who'd want to be one?
That's true.
I'm really getting sick of these walking
Placing
boxes.
Humans with AI.
Cease your bleeding at once.
I've fought a lot of strange things in my time, but today has to be the strangest. If this technology ever gets out, it means the end of the army. Who would need a real soldier? Who'd want to be one? Think of what your brother would have done if he'd had an army of automatons at his command.
He probably would have been able to defeat the darkness without.
They're relentless.
You have been warned before. Littering is a killable offense. You have been casting impure glances at my wife. Why, I will show you what is what.
Yeah, I was starting to pick up your pattern.
Let's hope that's the last of them.
I hope so. Another book.
I was correct in doubting Logan's intentions. He has demanded I hand over the army.
This is it. The last factory.
Man, I was
He has
listening
to
to
be
the
here
dialogue.
somewhere.
Our mad, and means to use them for harm. If I refuse, he has threatened not only to confiscate all my industries, but to lock me up forever. But I will stand firm. My creations must remain pure, no matter what the cost.
Pups found a treasure in here. Oh, it's literally right in front of my face. Oh, I guess I do need that health potion. I might have to take a quick detour before we continue the story after this mission so I can buy some more.
What if it was all just recorded messages? He's been playing with us.
Is this the perfect soldier you wanted, Your Majesty? Well, you shall never have it.
Now, let's screw it. Let's use some other potions. I haven't used one of those.
I'm not a...
What is it, like oozing green slime? You see that? actually have him distracted.
I designed this suit to be the most powerful weapon that has ever existed. Allow me to demonstrate. Protect me.
I mean, if he's just gonna stand there, I'm not gonna complain.
Why won't you leave an old man alone? Leave me alone!
Are you ready to meet your
My creations will never desert me.
I shall unleash the wrath of Faraday Industries upon your puny head. Do not be alarmed. I am a licensed...
Got him. He just ate so many bullets.
Well then, I'm ready. Your brother destroyed everything I cared for. You may as well kill me.
We should take him back to the keep. We can take care of his wounds there.
Well, you guys...
What are you going to do?
You guys know what we have to do. We are evil.
Nobody betrays the crown and gets away with it.
I'll have my men clear out this cell. Faraday won't be needing it anymore. I'll check on Hobson's progress in finding our other missing prisoners. I'll see you in the records room when you're ready.
Indeed you shall. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go buy some potions. Oh, Faraday's death will serve as an example to all those who might question you. He never posed a threat to the world, but anyone who stands up against you must be squashed. True. True. Yes, let's go buy some potions, because we are so desperately low that I just would prefer not to... What is an island getaway? What is that? Oh, I think that might be like a repeatable mission. Brightwall Village. Yeah, we just need to go buy some potions.
I give hard cash for your unwanted goods on the
Low
spot.
time, I don't want that.
There's a discount on that. Come back anytime. Thank
Yeah,
you for
we
your
just need to buy like a ton of them. Let's see, where do they sell them? Would they sell them in Miss Peak Valley? I don't recall. Millfield, I don't think there's a shop there. Galveston Market's probably a place they sell them. I would have thought they'd be like right here. Oh, that's jewelry gifts.
Gets so cold at night.
Where else do they sell potions? I don't really remember. Bob the Villager.
Oh, wow. Leave it, will ya?
I wonder if no, this looks like a pie shop. This is like fruit.
It's a great day to be alive.
Oh, is it
and a
gnome?
better day
Yep, right
to
there.
kill.
supposed to be about the DLC, but yeah, we're going back to the regular area. I did buy 5 potions. That actually might be good. I just really wanted to stock up.
Attention!
Yeah, these people do not like me. Can only imagine why. What is this place? This oh, this is I think a weapon.
You should spend your money here. Then I can have it.
I don't even need this money anymore, but you know, screw it, I'm just buying it, everything. Yeah, this is furniture. Furniture, that's what it is. Honestly, I might be fine with what I have. 5 potions is good enough. So, yeah, we'll meet Commander in the records room. Continue on. Maybe if we don't come across side missions, maybe we'll just do them after, so we get through the main story first. Maybe that makes sense. I probably should have just started the mission while I was there. I don't know why I didn't. That was kind of dumb. I think they're trying to send me to go back through the sewers. And I think that takes longer, I'm pretty sure.
Guards are just as much prisoners as the inmates are.
Do you think I could get an extra blanket? The one I have is just so scratchy.
Ah, my king. I have eagerly awaited your return. I have made an extraordinary discovery.
Just tell him what my men found out, Hobson.
Why, it was a wholly collaborative effort. Without my supervision, who knows when...
Just tell me.
Of course, indeed. As you know, the second prisoner is the alchemist and alleged witch, Mary Godwin. A rather foul and malevolent woman, by all accounts. We have uncovered files on experiments so grotesque, I don't mind admitting I lost part of my supper while reading them.
Get to the point, Hobson.
Yes. Well, it seems that before she turned to foul necromancy, she came from a well-to-do family. We believe she may be hiding out at her grandfather's long-abandoned and rather opulent estate.
I have the coordinates. I'll wait for you at the pier. The sooner we capture this woman, the better.
And I shall continue leading the investigation into General Turner. There really seems to be so little information on the man. It's as if he had taken his records with him.
Oh, that's pretty smart. And we did get the books. Let's see, where can we put them?
If you don't mind me saying so, Commander Milton could learn some manners.
This is General Turner. Where's the other one?
Living among miscreants, away from civilization, but really, it's no...
There's another spot for... Oh, it's right there. We got almost all of them. 3 out of 5 ain't bad. I already have all the achievements, so it kind of doesn't make sense for me to...
Triple homicide seemed like such a good idea on the outside.
It's a mistake to think these...
Well, I don't have all the achievements on the game. I'm missing 2, but I have all the DLC achievements. I should probably clarify. It's actually really funny when I think about it, because I used to be like really big into achievements. Like I would always try to go for everyone, like all of them in a game if I really liked it. But I feel like as I've gotten older, I'm kind of just like, yeah, I don't really care that much. Like, I have to really enjoy a game in order for me to justify going for achievements now. Like, whenever I play, like, a Lego game, I'll always go for 100% because I always enjoy the experience with them. But if a game has, like, multiplayer achievements, it's a complete, like, oh, I guess I'm just not doing this.
I don't mind admitting I'm rather looking forward to more action. Too many years sitting at a desk.
I know exactly how you feel.
Shall we go then? The estate has been abandoned for years, but there are definite signs of life here. I think we've found Mary Godwin's hiding place all right. This place represents everything General Turner despises. Old money, aristocracy, nepotism. You may find when you meet him that you have something in common. You're both revolutionaries.
Then why does he want me dead?
You stopped being a rebel. You became king.
Oh, there's the treasure. There is a book I think I see. Or is that... No, I thought that was a book. Like, right... I thought that slab was a book in front of me. I've been bamboozled.
The Godwins had curious notions about art. No wonder Witchcraft Mary turned out the way she did. She probably grew up looking at these things.
I could have sworn that there was a book on a bench somewhere.
I almost feel like they're watching me. The sooner we get off this island. What a surprise. They're alive. I'd heard the Godwins kept some sort of zoo, but who keeps Balverines? I never really believed those rumors about this estate housing the world's largest menagerie. If the Godwins were mad enough to keep Balverines, who knows what else we'll find here.
Probably won't read all these because I think it's just descriptions on... Oh, there it is actually. Book.
I've studied these kindred souls all my life, striven to understand their true nature, to capture their essence. The day is fast approaching when all that is human inside me will die, when I will finally be free and exist amongst the pure.
There's the main house. Come on. Witchcraft Mary has to be somewhere in this demented zoo.
It's over here. Oh, there's another book.
There is no more misunderstood creature among the pure than that which others call hollow man. There is nothing hollow about them. They may, in fact, be the most complete being in existence. The one most in tune with the forces of nature. The flickering light that brings dead matter to life. I must harness it for the day of purification.
Well, I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me. I wish my pup would stop getting stuck on every single little... I don't know what's up here. Something. Door's locked, yeah. Just a slight little detour. I actually recall, I remember seeing, like, when I was looking up to get the achievement for collecting these books, I think there was, like, a glitch with her books where if, like, you don't collect them on your first go or something like that, one of them can, like, bug out and, like, disappear. At least I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's still true or not. It probably is, considering that the textures don't even load here.
I'd heard her experiments involved electrical currents. They make good deterrents, too. We could use something like this at the keep. Let's go. There must be a way around them.
Oh, did I just... Oh, okay. I jumped the gun a little bit.
It looks more and more like Mary swapped one prison for another. Except she's in charge of this one. She even keeps notes on her subjects. Another of the rumors about Witchcraft Mary. Necromancy. I never thought there was any truth to it. Someone's definitely been digging up corpses, though. I'm not sure I want to know why.
Yeah, I literally jumped
But
the
I'm
gun.
guessing this has something to do with it. These are like no hollow men I've ever seen. They're much more ancient. They're trying to stay out of the light. It's true then. Mary has been playing with dark magics.
Yeah, so the trick is just to lead them into the light. I'm sure that was, at least I hope that was obvious from a little cutscene.
What is she thinking, creating hollow men? It's against nature.
Your best just to stand
obscene.
in the light, because they'll all just come to you anyway. So.
General Turner can't be planning to create an army out of Balverines and Hollow Men. It's just too preposterous. If she successfully created Hollow Men, I can't imagine what else she's managed to do. We should collect all her research papers. She may belong in a cell, but this is science the world has never seen the likes of before.
The world hasn't seen Hollow Men before? There's a big spot down here. The game is just pounding me with slow time potions, and I just refuse to use them. I don't want to make the game slower. I do have to admit, now that I've played both Fable 2 and 3 back-to-back, I really do feel like the dig spots are, like, such a... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, it just slows down the game so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense? Like, where in Fable 1, the dog didn't exist, and you just had to... you could dig in random areas. Like some areas had like a silver key, and you wouldn't, like, it was like a ring of mushrooms, and it was kind of obvious, like, oh, there's an item there.
Doesn't look like we're getting around these gates, but there must be some way of cutting the power to them.
But I just feel like they put it in there, and it just slows down the game so much that I honestly don't think I enjoy it anymore. And especially because a lot of the items are just junk anyway. I thought there was a book around here.
I think I can shut this down. It's not too different to the generator in the keep's torture chamber.
So if we ever get well, we are getting another Fable game, assuming they don't cancel this next one.
Get ready for some company. Keep those things away from me. These circuits are unlike anything I've seen before.
Does anyone remember the game Fable Legends that at one point was going to be coming out, but then it was canceled?
She must have trained them to protect.
It's too bad. I actually never got to play it. It was like I think it was only released like in like a beta or something like that, but it was like a closed beta or something like that. Wow, these guys just all hit.
I'm working as fast as I can.
But I still watched the trailer because the trailer for it was like really cool.
These circuits are unlike anything I've seen before. I'm almost finished.
And I loved like the scene at the end where the guy just like takes off his mask. And it's so cool. But in all honesty, I don't know how well the game would have done. Because I guess it was going to be like a 4v1 sort of game. And those games historically have like not done well.
That should do the trick.
Like, does anyone remember Evolve? That game's completely dead. You can't even play that anymore.
The generator was quite crude. Nothing like Faraday's technology. What's remarkable is how she's managed to get Hollow Men and Balverines to fight side by side. I've never heard of such a thing happening before. If someone combined that knowledge with Faraday's machines, who knows what they could accomplish?
They could probably conquer the world if they really wanted to. Yeah, and it's really a shame how many games nowadays are just being lost because of everything needing to be connected to the internet. Like, think of how many live service games right now people are playing in droves because it's their like favorite multiplayer game, right? Well, in 10 years, are they even going to be able to play? Like, think of... So I don't really play this game, but Fortnite, I've only played it like once or twice. One day, that game's just not going to be playable. And it's weird, really weird to think, because it's been a huge game. Or just like Call of Duty Warzone. Wait, did I see? Oh, okay. Think of like the original Overwatch. I don't really play Blizzard games, but like the original Overwatch, that's completely deactivated. Like Overwatch 2 is technically the same thing, but the original is completely unplayable. You cannot play that, and it won Game of the Year. Well, from the Game Awards show. But yeah, it's weird to think that a game that won Game of the Year is not even technically playable.
Well, we can either try to wade through the rubble, or we can find another way in.
But, for example, you can still play Halo Combat Evolved even 20 years later. Whether it be from the original Xbox copy, because I actually have an original Xbox copy. You can play it the anniversary version for the 360, or you can play on the Master Chief Collection. It's just crazy how...
Such as that cave over there. It seems more like Witchcraft Mary's style anyway.
How like it's just crazy how developers and publishers get away with this sort of stuff, because game preservation is...
Let's hope she keeps her pets out of the house.
It's just something that isn't really taken seriously, and I don't know when it's going to be that people start taking it seriously. Like, there's, like, I think some movements now, but it's still not like a big thing.
This was probably one of the best stock sellers in Albion once. Smells like most of it turned to vinegar. It didn't stop someone from emptying these bottles, though.
Getting a lot of Sand Fury outfits, or like pieces of the outfit. It's pretty cool that in this game you can now like dress up as the enemy creatures. That's pretty cool. Could do that in Fable too, but trying to make sure I don't miss out on.
Did you hear that?
Books.
Come on. Hobbs. I was wondering when we'd come across them. It just isn't a proper zoo without Hobbs. We should leave them sleeping. The noise might alert Godwin. We should step lightly, though I doubt any noise on Earth could wake them.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Each time you
Is that
kiss
dead
my
fish
gills,
talking?
it gives me fishy chills. And when you touch my scales, my little fishy heart
I'm beginning to believe
fails.
Witchcraft Mary sees these creatures not as pets, but as
Baby,
equals.
don't you treat me rough. Can't you see I'm already stuffed? And tell me that your love is earnest, or you're as bad as a taxidermist. One more time. Each time you kiss my
So
gills,
annoying.
it gives
I knew what they
me
were doing when they
fishy
did this.
chills. And when you touch my scales, my little fishy heart fails. But babe,
At least the fish has shut up. Is there nothing normal on this island? Come on, let's go before it starts singing again.
I agree.
Just when you think it can't get any worse. An indoor graveyard. At least there's only one wisp. We should be safe. Here's another of Mary's notebooks. She mentions General Turner in this one. Sounds like he won her over to his cause.
My return to the estate has brought me
How are such
life
creatures
again.
even possible?
I can finally continue the work I was forced to abandon. I owe my freedom to one man, a soldier who understands
put
me
an end
like
to this.
no other human has ever understood me. He has taken great interest in my research and has promised great changes to come. Perhaps one day we can bring purification
What kind
to
of
the
monstrous
whole
creation is this?
Albion.
Got him.
I'm not sure how many more of these encounters I can take.
Oh, what's up, Milton? Weren't you ready for a fight? You were literally saying you were looking forward to getting into combat. Now it's too much?
More Hobbs. What the hell is wrong with them? As if regular Hobbs weren't bad enough.
Kind of reminds me of the See the Future DLC, but in this version you can just kill them with whatever you want.
Experiments for?
I tell the guy, Milton makes it out to be like Hobbs are the worst thing. These guys are dying in one shot. I can't see.
Mary can't be far from here.
Okay, well I guess it's
General
trouble.
Turner has got a lot to answer for. We wouldn't be in this mess if he hadn't won Witchcraft Mary over. Not that I'm surprised. You haven't met him, but believe me, he's the most charismatic, most persuasive man you'll ever meet.
Why'd you just fucking marry him at this point, bro? Holy shit. They're kissing his ass. Yep, another Sand Fury. Yeah, so I'm honestly hoping for the next Fable game, whenever that decides to release. Like, I don't know how I feel if I want them to put in the dog again, but at the same time, I don't want to have to keep doing the dig spots. It's just so fatiguing having
The
to...
work is complete at last. My day of purification has come.
Oh, they handed me potions. Can only imagine why.
We must be getting close to her. Whatever she's been doing with these creatures, we're gonna find out soon. Better get your weapon ready. I'm noticing a pattern here. We walk in, things try to kill us. Told you.
Oh, they have. So they brought back the poisoned Alvarines. See the future. It's kind of cool. Not that they're really that much different.
None of these creatures were meant to be. Where are you, Mary?
Ooh. I don't know how I did that.
What has she been doing to these creatures? We have to kill them all. We should burn this island to the ground.
You guys are avoiding my attacks like there's nothing.
Only a sick mind could have created this nightmare. What are those bats? None of these creatures were meant to be. Where are you, Mary? I'm not sure how much more of this place I can take. Can you hear that? It must be her. Come on.
I can't believe she literally turned herself into a hob. I think she's gonna turn into all of them, but my point still stands. Like, that's not the. Like, that's so unintimidating as being turned into a hob.
pure now. You cannot defeat me. I am at one with the ancient creatures of this world.
Oh, looks like they're all just kind of focused on him. That was really easy.
You think you have the right to destroy us?
Yes.
We are the essence of Albion. We are stronger. We are more.
Oh, that's a white dolphin. That's kind of cool. Still not extinct. Now it's a party. I actually have to say, I hate fighting Valkyries with the hammers. It kind of sucks. No, there's more.
No, not this form again. Please don't let me live this way. Kill me, I beg you.
She doesn't know what she's saying. We should take her back to the keep. She needs special care.
I'll put this abomination out of its misery.
Oh, damn. Got called an abomination.
Perhaps she's better off dead. She could never truly become what she wanted to be. We still need to find General Turner. I'll meet you in the records room. Perhaps Hobson and my men have uncovered his location.
Alright. Change is a dangerous thing for a monarch in witchcraft. In witchcraft, Mary's obsession might one day have posed a threat to you. Besides, she was a disturbed and dangerous individual who didn't deserve to live. Ryan?
Prisoners like to claim they're sick.
Looks like we got almost all of them except for one.
If they're not, they can tough it out.
I don't know where that last
I think
one was.
they're so hard, they can deal with this.
What happened? It was Turner. He's been here all along. He never left the island.
Where's Hobson?
He took him. Turner's been playing with us, playing with you. This is what he wanted all along, to lure you into a trap. He's been using hidden passages behind the walls. He's somewhere in the prison. I don't care what happens to Hobson, but we have to find Turner. He left through here.
I actually agree. I don't care what happened to Hobson either. And it's not just because I'm evil, it's because he's just an annoying character.
I know it's a trap, but I'm not sure Turner realizes who he's dealing with. He hasn't seen you fight like I have. We should be careful. He must have something prepared for us.
I have begun the process of revolution in the quietest way possible. Talking to those I trust most, and gauging the mood of the troops. It is clear that when the time comes, many among our ranks will join me in an uprising. We have all seen the ever-deepening chasm in our society, and the way our people have been oppressed by the king. Even worse, we have all at one time or another been the instrument of that oppression. Change is coming to Albion. It is inevitable.
Locked. Of course it is.
This is the pit. If he's hiding with all these lunatics...
It's a dead body. I don't know where to go, though. Guessing this way.
He set them free. The bastard set them free! At least they're out of their misery now.
You're hurt.
I'll be alright. I'm no hero, though.
Stay here. I can deal with Turner alone.
I'm sure you can. You have powers the rest of us can only dream of. There might be more coming. Go. I'll hold them off while I can.
Free Hobson, do I really have to? You look too good there, pal. I guess I will.
It's all right, Hobson.
There was no third prisoner. It was all him.
It's time for your treatment, Your Majesty. You're awake, Your Majesty. Good. I was afraid I might have set too high a charge. But then, you have powers the rest of us can only dream of. Hobson was mistaken. There was a third prisoner. General Turner, the finest soldier I ever served under, the finest man I ever knew, died 6 months ago. I couldn't save his life, but I wasn't going to let everything he believed in die with him. You see, it's time for a true revolution. And how does one bring down a king? How does one bring down a hero? By becoming one. Forgive me, Your Majesty. It worked. To the end of kings and queens.
All hail the King of Albion. Do you see now who the real enemy is? I am you. And only one of us can live. Leave my dog alone. Do you know how many people I've seen die for someone else's cause? How much blood I've seen spilled in the name of the crown? And how many have wasted away in prisons like this one just for speaking their minds? You called yourself a revolutionary, but what changed? We swapped one ruler for another. What gives you the right to dictate our lives? Your hero blood. Do you think it makes you better than us? Well, now it's my blood too. Witchcraft Mary may have been insane, but her work was inspired. I studied it for years before setting her free, but she didn't know how to use that knowledge. Why become a filthy beast when you can become a god? General Turner wanted a military coup, but I've had a better idea. I will simply take your place. I've seen how you behave. I've seen how you fight, how you make decisions. I know how to be you. And as King of Albion, I will end the crown forever. I watched Turner rot in his cell, too sick to save. I took care of him as best I could. And I learned the truth about our supposedly glorious Albion. Two identical heroes can't overcome each other. We would be locked in battle forever, always evenly matched. But I made sure the prisoners on this floor did some of my work. Now I'm stronger. I've watched you use these powers time and again. But to feel them coursing through me, it's incredible. Mary Godwin was a sick woman to be pitied. You slaughtered her as if she were a beast. Is that how you treat your kingdom?
Yes.
A soldier must do what is necessary to protect his nation. When I sit on the throne of Albion, I will reverse every bad decision you ever made. And then I will free the people from the rule of the crown. It's a pity you won't see such a glorious day. The people of Albion will rule themselves, and the army will be there to protect them.
I hate the dodging. It's so frustrating. The dodging is so frustrating, bro.
Another revolution has failed. Perhaps it's as it should be. I don't know that I could ever have given up such power. Just remember this, King. Albion doesn't need you to sit on its throne. One day the people will claim their freedom.
Milton's attempted coup has failed, but you have been confronted with questions that have no easy answer. Are you a hero or a politician? A rebel or a monarch? Only you know who you really are. For now, your place on the throne is safe, and Ravenscar Keep is yours to do with as you wish.
That was quite an extraordinary and most unpleasant turn of events, if you don't mind me saying so. I never did trust Commander Milton, of course, but to attempt a coup by taking your place, why, it's diabolical. His death should serve as an example to all. And to think he was loyal to a traitor like General Turner. We should be thankful the General was a rather sick man when he was imprisoned, or Milton might have let him walk free.
Feels good to have someone like you on the throne.
Yep, so we are now officially done with the main story, and this is essentially where more or less the story kind of ends. I know there's Fable the Journey that takes place after this, I guess, but I didn't play that, and I don't think anyone else did, so...
There are new items available.
Alright, so let's see. What do we have? On death sentence? When a prisoner dies on the island, he is buried in a small, unassuming cemetery where he will remain for all eternity. At least, that's the theory. Well, let's go do some side missions. And then we'll wrap this up. And also, it turns out, once again, 3 missions. So same thing as the Nothole Island DLC and the See the Future from Fable 2. This is the same thing, just three main story missions.
You know much about riots, Your Majesty? Lots of things can set them off, but one thing in particular is overcrowding. You stick too many bodies in a limited amount of space, they get angry and violent. Makes sense? And until recently, I thought it was limited to prisons, but it turns out it applies to cemeteries as well. You see, quite a few inmates were killed when you retook the prison, so we set about digging graves for them. But there's a lot of dead in that cemetery already, and they didn't want new neighbours. So now, instead of putting bodies in graves, we've got them popping out. Just like with a riot, we tried to restore order. But I lost 2 men in the process. That's 2 more to bury, and I'll never make the numbers work at that rate. You think you could have a go?
Sure.
You're perfectly safe here, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I don't think that's supposed to be green, but I'm just saying that actually looks really cool. Oh, I see a chest down there. You see that? Take it down there. Not like this. There we go. Grouping. See, all you get is junk. There was like no sound effects when they came down. I have almost 500 guild seals. Oh my god. We definitely should spend them before we wrap this game up, if I remember. That was a easy quest. Prisoner trousers. I don't know if we're gonna find every single piece of the prisoner outfit by the time we finish.
Well, that's just fantastic, Your Majesty. Now you've put down the rebellion, we can bury these bodies, and they will finally rest, if they know what's good for them.
Thanks to your efforts, the undead have received their final sentence, stood for their last head count, returned to their subterranean cells, and heard their last awkwardly constructed metaphor. Okay. Let's see, what do we got next?
Welcome to the...
Give Clockwork Island. Island Getaway. I don't think we have any more crazy big side missions. I don't think so. Well, we have this. Reconstruction. How can we need your help with a little project? So we can go ahead and do this. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find the rest of the Predator outfit. Prison management for beginners. Oh, great. So I guess we'll be going back there then.
Hello, and welcome to Clockwork Island, where a wonderful vision of the future awaits you. I am sorry, I really must amend my greeting. I regret to inform you that normal visits are suspended due to the higher than usual risk of death. Professor Faraday's creations are currently stuck in murderous mode. I, however, pose no threat. The Huxley model is programmed for non-violent interaction only, and since I am the only model currently in existence, I have no one to interact with. This has activated my loneliness mode. With the right components, I could construct a new companion for myself, but my programming requires me to remain here unless escorting visitors. Perhaps you could obtain these items for me, while pacifying the less tourist-friendly models in the process. I calculate your chances of success at well over 50%, and your chances of survival are only slightly lower.
Sure.
How very gracious of you. Please return the materials to me as soon as possible. I am a social robot, and having no one to talk with is causing me agony and rust. Why the Professor programmed me to be able to experience agony is beyond my ability to comprehend. He is a great man.
Find the parts for Huxley. You can't tell me where they are? Anywhere? I just whacked my hand on my desk. It's always good. I can't go in here. I don't know why it's not telling me where if I go in and out. No, it's not. There was something over here I want to check real quick. Because there was like a door that we couldn't go in. It's right over here. Upper part of treasure. Oh. Wait, you just have to walk around and find it? Great. So that pretty much means you have to go through the entire area again. That's always fun. I'm usually not someone to complain about backtracking, but this one kind of bothers me a little bit. It may be just because this game's combat isn't that great, so I kind of look at it in a negative light. Oh, there's one. Yeah, no, I was about to say I see another piece, but nope, that was not the case. really hoping the dog tells me where the pieces are, because I legitimately don't know where they are. What's back here? Oh, chest. I didn't know. What does this go to? Oh, that opens the door. And I can actually go in there now. Wherever that is. I have no clue where it is, but we'll find it. Can I go in here? No? Oh, I see another piece. Got 4 of them. That's weird. You just hear that? That was my ankle, like cracking. I really can't go in here. Oh, maybe it's because it's a different part. Here we go. Was it up here? No. Trying to be extra careful not to just walk past the part because I have no idea where it's at. They're a part maybe in here. Let's find out. Aha, here it is. Wait, what? This door is open elsewhere? Interesting. I thought it was opened. I think one of the pieces is inside there, so... So they're gonna make me have to come back. That's great. guys don't seem nearly as aggressive as the one we fought in the story. What was seeing these last parts? Those last parts. I guess. Oh, I see a book. Yeah, do you guys see that? Like, they're definitely not nearly as aggressive.
I am a troubled man today. King Logan presented me with a most unexpected request. He wishes me to adapt my creations and build an army. He assures me it is required to defend Albion, but I have serious misgivings. My creations are meant for peace and the betterment of mankind. I will begin making changes to them. I will not activate a single one unless I have assurances as to their ultimate use.
Alright. Okay, so somewhere along the line, I've definitely... Oh, here's where it is. How did I miss this level? Just great. That was 100% it. Yep. I walked literally right past it. Nice job. So somewhere along the lines, I've missed a part. Which is not good. And I have no clue where it is. Oh yeah, this is really not good. I was afraid that was going to happen because I knew as soon as the game wasn't going to point them out, I wasn't gonna find them all on my own. If need be, I can just skip this. Like, oh wait, maybe they're both here. I was actually legitimately just gonna say, oh, I might as well just quit because it's not gonna be there. I didn't realize they would put two parts together. Wait, what is that?
After years of imprisonment, I have finally returned to my beloved island. I thought I would never see it again. My industries may have been handed over to that unscrupulous villain Reaver, and my name may have been struck from all official records, but at least I am with my creations once again. If Logan or whoever sits on the throne now still wishes to take them, they will find me prepared.
I anticipate your delivery of the components with eagerness. Several metallic plates within my casing are quivering with excitement. The first component. Very good. I will begin assembly immediately. Step 1. Wait for you to deliver an additional component so that I have something to attach the first to. Initiating patience mode. You have acquired an additional component, and my gratitude is boundless. It was 0.75 when you agreed to help me. It is now 1.0. Thank you for acquiring this component. I will incorporate it into the build. Thank you for acquiring this component. I will incorporate it into the build. Thank you for acquiring this component. I will incorporate it into the build. This is the final component. Now I can complete my work. Thank you, and please do not get in my way. I have tried in vain to construct a sock puppet that I might converse with. Alas, there are no socks on Clockwork Island. My companion is now fully assembled, and there was nothing left over from the construction save 4 screws and a worm gear. Ha ha. I made use of my jocularity mode there, of course. All that remains is to activate the new unit. Hello, I am Huxley. You are not Huxley, I am Huxley.
Thanks to you, Huxley has created a companion for himself. The two will most likely spend eternity together. Yes, they will.
Please do not become confrontational with your guide, as I am only here to help. How can I be of service? To begin with, you may cease referring to yourself as my guide. I do not need a guide. I have been on this island for years. Added to which, I am the guide. Ah, yes, the island. How silly of me. It is my pleasure to welcome you to Clockwork Island. You are not welcoming me to anything. I was here first. A wonderful vision of the future awaits you. I have made a grievous miscalculation. Your programming is identical to mine. You are as I was the day I was activated. An idiot. Now, violence never solved anything. That is one of the core principles on Clockwork Island. Peace for the betterment of mankind. I am activating my exasperation mode and my wondering if I can install a murderous mode. For the safety of all, the Huxley model is programmed for non-violent interaction only. Causing any harm is completely impossible. Entering deep despair mode.
Okay. Temple's treasure. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Prison management for beginners. Lieutenant Hadley has information to give you, and most likely a problem he needs your help solving.
Ain't no faster travel than a ship.
What is the inside? I feel like they just told me to go the long way around. Yeah, they really didn't tell me to go the long way. Had I known that we were going inside the keep, I would have just went through the front door.
Your Majesty, let me give you a status update on the prison. We've accounted for all prisoners. All living inmates are secure, and final casualty tolls are being tabulated as we speak. The perimeter has been inspected, with security breaches identified and repaired. Patrols have returned to normal, with guard shifts rotating every 6 hours. We're all sleeping easier since you ran down those thugs, and the cemetery's quiet. And so now, I don't know. Your Majesty, I've performed all my duties. Now's the time when I'd normally await further orders, but I'm not likely to get any with Commander Milton no longer, in command. He had a set of books which covered different aspects of the penal system. They'd be awfully useful, but they disappeared during the riot. Think you could keep an eye out for them?
Sure.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I knew I could rely on you. This set of keys should give you access to all areas of the island. And my house. I'm gonna need those back, if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, we're not gonna do this. I'm not searching the island for books. Absolutely not. Hold on, let's go to the road to roll. Said I was gonna spend my points, so we might as well. Oh, I totally forgot about all this stuff. I think actually I'm about to blast through all of the my guild skills, just upgrading like the job abilities. At this point though, we don't obviously need them. Let's see, what is this? Force push.
Please return to the sanctuary, and I can pass along what I know.
No. I definitely don't think I'm going to be able to buy everything. Definitely not. Yeah, 40. I'll just buy what I can. Looks like there is not that much left to buy, actually. $40, yeah. So there's 2 chests left that I've yet to buy, and I need 80. So, just from playing the game and doing the DLC, I almost unlocked everything, which is crazy. But it's all just spells, though, so obviously I don't need that junk. Okay.
Hello there. The gauntlets are in the armory.
Yes, thank you. So what do we have left? An island getaway? Maybe this. A gambler has lost his fortune and wants you to escort him to the safety of Driftwood before the debt collectors find him. So these aren't DLC quests, but they're unique. So I guess we'll just do them.
Do you have anything I can buy off you?
People better start spending or I'm going out of business.
Nah.
Let me guess, I'm gonna have to hold this guy's hand.
Any chance of some help? I could make it worth your while. I'm terrifically wealthy, you see. At least I was, until I lost it all on a game of dice yesterday. Now the debt collectors are out to get me. Not just any kind of debt collector either, but the kind that always collects something, no matter what it is. Like a head, for instance. Anyway, I've heard that there's a new settlement nobody really knows about yet. I should be fairly safe there. If you'll take me there, I'll share what's left of my fortune with you.
Want to buy from a great adventurer? Then
You'll take me? Wonderful! I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, really.
I knew I was gonna have to take you by the hand. What else is new? Please don't bring that back in the next Fable game. Please.
Utter crap.
Oh, have I told you about my gambling technique? Guaranteed to win! Well, not guaranteed. In fact, statistically no different from random, but that's not the point, really, is it? It's just great to be moving on to pastures new, somewhere where the locals don't know who I am, if you know what I mean.
I love
There he
killing
is,
rich
trying to
folk
get
like
away.
you, lad.
Let's
Be
put
so
him down.
rewarding.
Oh wow. So a lot
Shot
of
and half, that
they really
one.
want him dead.
Try and parry him, you bloody fool.
One guy just completely left. He's like, nah, I don't want to be a part of this. It's you, yeah.
Yes, go on.
I love gambling. It's just so, exciting. Losing everything you've ever worked for on the roll of a dice. Who could say no to that?
I think a lot of people could, actually.
I can tell
There
you
he
can
is,
handle a
trying
gun,
to get away.
but can
Let's
you
put
handle
him
me?
down.
Dodge me!
Whoa!
Oh, now that must have hurt. You're rubbish.
Yes! Do you know, I can walk out my front door, walk all day, and never reach the edge of my property. Of course, I do have to take extremely small steps. Fancy a game of cards? Maybe I can win all that money I owe. No? Probably just as well. I love gambling. It's just so, exciting. Losing everything you've ever worked for on the road.
Throne's gonna
There
be
he
cold
is,
tomorrow
trying to get away.
without your arse
Let's put
pressing
him
on
down.
it.
Oh, good shot.
Nearly, but I
Ooh, he shot you good, mate. Feeling about
That was
this?
the biggest waste of time on that animation.
What that? Right in the chops. Hurrah!
And I think we actually have one more mission here too, before we wrap this up.
I never cheat at cards, you know. Of course not. Never. Well, hardly ever. Just sometimes. A bit, when I think I can get away with it.
This place has actually developed quite a bit since we were last year slaying hobs. And I think I can see the mission that we have to do.
We've made it! Thank you, thank you. Here's some gold for your trouble. Maybe I'll invest the rest of my money in this new place. Perhaps I'll build a casino.
Rusty lives to chase his losses another day. Alright, so I think this is the last.
You're the one who cleared the island of Hobbs, aren't you? Great work, that, and we're very grateful. But do you think there's a chance that you could help us again? We want to expand our settlement, you see. Trouble is, we haven't got a carpenter to do the building work for us. I've written to one asking him to join us, but we need someone to deliver the letter. Will you do it?
Sure, I'm the king of Albion, but I'll do your
Thank you. Take the letter to the Carpenter's Lodge in Silver Pines.
And I mean that in the nicest way.
Aren't they like literally all dead over there? I mean, I watched Valverines wipe the place out. It actually does kind of seem like there's going to be another part to this, but I don't know if it really makes sense for me to keep dragging this on. When this is supposed to be about Traitor's Keep, not just random extra side missions that don't mean anything. Wow, I'm beat. Kind of honestly hoping that I wouldn't have to fight all these guys. Alright, is there anyone here that's still alive? Oh yeah, I guess they just all came back, I guess. Alright.
You useless woman.
Wait a minute, what? This isn't the spot? Oh, maybe it's that abandoned cabin. Maybe that's it. That would actually make sense. Wow, they just not stop spawning Valverines. Look at how many there are. Infestation. That would be why the place was abandoned. Yeah, just keep dodging. Kind of sucks that the summon creature spell only summons beetles. You can't get anything better. Yeah, let's just go right through the friends. Oh man, there's even more here. It's crazy. finally.
An invitation to Driftwood. Sounds great. I'm getting sick of these bloody Belverines anyway.
Same, bro. Driftwood is going to have a new resident. Perhaps he can give the settlement the structure it needs. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be another mission after this, but honestly, I don't really feel like playing this game anymore. Like it's probably going to take a little bit of time too. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just call it here. So if you like this video, give it a like, and if you want to subscribe to see me play other games aside from Fable 3, well then I hope you consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm just uninstalling this piece of shit.